Originally, both my wife and I were smokers, and she got diagnosed with COPD, and that was kind of a catalyst that we needed.
I quit that day. I called him and I told him, hey, I can't be around cigarette smoke, so we have to make some decisions. You're either gonna quit or you're gonna go outside and smoke. I can't be around it.
Because I'd keep on smoking. I have for 20 years. I've justified it 8 ways from Sunday. So doing it for myself wasn't enough. 3 years since I quit smoking. That's where I'm almost up to 3 years. Life's been pretty good. It's a challenge. Spend a lot of time apart throughout the day because those cravings, they're bad. And you get angry and you get grumpy over the smallest of things. So you will bicker a lot.
What I would recommend for anybody trying to quit with a spouse is to make sure you have your own separate space.
I think just the fact that you have a reminder every day of why you're doing what you're doing is important. And it was important that it was an ex-smoker that was helping.
Making it comfortable enough for that person, for your spouse or whoever it is that's trying to quit, to let them know that you're there is going to be very important. So being able to go to somebody and say, hey, I really want a cigarette right now. Can you go on a walk with me? Can you do a puzzle with me? Can you do something with me to get my mind off of it? I think that's the biggest thing.
We did make a promise that with the money I'm saving from not smoking, we put it into going on some adventures. So now I'm scuba certified, and we went chasing treasure in the Dominican Republic.
We used to not really be very active, but we're more active than we were before. Long walks and activities like paddleboarding, things that we couldn't have done before.
Those are the kind of things that I can do now that where before I would have never attempted, because in the back of my mind I would have been thinking, how long do I have to go without smoking? And now that thought doesn't even enter my mind. Get on an airplane, doesn't bother me because I'm not thinking about how long the flight is till I can land, till I go outside and have a cigarette. The crew I work with every day, you become really tight doing this. So, everything they do affects everything you do. It's like a weird marriage that we're in. And so I don't want to let them down, and I know they don't want to let me down.
I know that he really talked with Brooke and DB, and they really, really supported him.
Brooke was a big factor in helping me quit smoking, and mostly because I saw all of her friends and none of them smoked. I was the weird one. Then DB has quit smoking, and he's made some changes in his life, and he's being successful. And if he can do it, I can do it. That is a motivation, that he quit, I quit, and she'll just keep making fun of us if we break that. So, yeah, we're dysfunctional, but we put the fun in dysfunctional. I love the fact that I'm not chained to a pack of cigarettes, and it's weird. It's a little tiny anchor that fits in your pocket or your purse or your backpack. You're chained to it, and that is freedom. It's gone from, boy, I want one, to man, it'd be great if I could have one, to, boy, I'm sure glad I don't have those anymore. And that's the progression that goes on in an addict's mind. Is it worth it? Yes. And it's worth it financially, it's worth it mentally, it's worth it just fitting in, I feel better. Yeah, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. It's really worth it.